What's good, y'all? First and foremost, I appreciate you clicking on this video. We got to figure out what's going on with Vlad and Boosie, man. I ain't gonna front, yo. For a few years now, one of my favorite pieces of content to always tune into was a good Vlad and Boosie interview. We all know Boosie is funny. He gonna give you something to laugh at and give you something to react to every time he sit down with Vlad. So I am very interested in knowing as to why he decided to not do Vlad interviews anymore. He already put out a video making it clear that they couldn't come to an agreement on money, but from my personal viewpoint, I feel like it might be a little bit more to it than that. But for now, we gonna pull up on my young boy, Look It's Jay. That's the platform we gonna react to today. He got the work. Let's figure out what's going on, man. Shit is crazy, bro.
Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Look It's Jay here, y'all, back with another video, man. And today, y'all, we got a very crazy in the wild video to talk about. Now, it seems like in today's classroom, y'all, we got Boosie on the roster. Yes, we got y'all favorite Uncle Boosie on the roster, and it seems like his name has been trending all over social media after he pretty much announced his split with VladTV after Vlad refused to pay him what he feel like he's worth. And they got social media feeling both ways because they feel like, for one, Vlad could have boosted, but also a lot of people feel like Boosie being greedy. Now, we're gonna talk about it, bro. And we're gonna get into it, but before we do, real quick, y'all know my little routine. Just hit that like button, you feel me, and comment tapped in if y'all tapped in down below, and also smash the notification bell, so for one, I can keep y'all updated on this situation, but also, bro, y'all can just be notified anytime I drop a video in general. And also smash that hype button so y'all can get me in the algorithm, and the more y'all do that, the more I keep dropping these bangers for y'all. Now, as I said, bro, it seems like in today's classroom, y'all, we got something different. We got Boosie and Vlad on the roster. Now, y'all know Boosie and Vlad, when they come to interviews, is like Shaq and Kobe, Jordan and Pimpin. Every interviewer
Pimpin, Pimpin, Jay. Pimpin, not pimpin.
tend to have like they one little, you know. Vlad got Boosie. Say Cheese had Charleston White.
Facts.
Big Mike, the dude Witty, Cam Capone got this little Tasted Honey. Like, they all got they wanted, they got to do content with, because you know it's gonna always do views and it's gonna always generate good money.
Right.
Now Boosie went on to his Instagram to pretty much explain why he wasn't doing interviews with Vlad no more, and also spoke on why he haven't did an interview in 7 months.
I ain't do Vlad no more. We couldn't come up with a agreement. He ain't want to pay me. I wanted $5,000 more than he wanted to pay me. He ain't want to pay me, so I think I'm gonna make more money doing it this way. And I'm editing my interview now.
Now wait.
All right, before Look It's Jay get into his promotion, we gonna skip past that, to be honest with you. But I wanted to say this, right? So Boosie is saying that he asked Vlad for $5,000 more to continue doing interviews. You know what I'm saying? And I would like to assume, and I could be wrong, which is fine, but I would like to assume that Vlad is probably paying Boosie at least like 15, 20 per interview. So to ask for a 5K increase, a bump up of 5K on 20 or 25, 15, whatever he getting after being away for 7 months is not a stretch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's, and I can't speak to what Vlad overhead is, what his ROI, return on investment, is when it comes to the Boosie interviews. I'm just assuming, just like anybody else reacting to this. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing devil's advocate and pretty much trying to analyze the situation to see what's going on. You know what I mean? Boosie just had a new baby. You feel me? So from my viewpoint, I feel like Boosie is just upping the price on everything he got going on. You understand what I'm saying? He been away for a minute. Him and Vlad always do great numbers, and being that as time goes on, the cost of everything else increases, So why wouldn't he ask for an increase on his interviews? You understand what I'm saying? Everything else costs more, so you got to make more. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? But from Vlad's viewpoint, he hasn't been doing interviews with Boosie for 7 months. He does not know what he might get on a new Boosie interview, even though I would like to assume it's going to do crazy numbers because Boosie been away so long. But from Vlad's viewpoint as a businessman, his standpoint as a businessman, he might be saying, yo, listen, I can't agree to a pay increase right now because you've been away for a minute and I don't really know if we gonna have the same motion and the same response from the viewers that we usually have. You understand what I'm saying? And that would be valid. So it's good to look at these type of situations from both angles, from both sides, just to be fair. You know what I'm saying? But again, man, I think like Boosie is, he looking at it like, yo, man, I got more shit on my plate. I need to make more paper. You know what I'm saying? But let's figure it out.
I don't know what time it is. Let's talk about it. Uh-oh. Y'all get ready. It's 7 months. Let's go.
Now, as y'all see, he went on as he was cutting life hyena sausages and saying that, you know, he not doing interview with Vlad no more, saying that Vlad didn't want to give him an extra $5,000 to whatever he was originally paying him, so he finna do it on his own. Now, I'm gonna be honest, when I first saw it, I'm like, bro, business is business. Vlad might just can't afford to cut, because one thing about it, bro, y'all gotta think about it. These interviews back in the day, it was like a pleasure, or it was like you were lucky to get on a big platform and do an interview. Nowadays, it's not like that. So nowadays, interviewers are paying people to interview. Like, it's crazy sound, they paying people to put on their platform because they know that whatever you get them on their show for free, you're gonna make so much money for them. The least you can do is get them a cut. So Boosie probably got a decent amount. Now I think he said it was like 40K that Vlad was paying him or whatever, but whatever the case may be. But you also got to think about, Vlad ain't just paying him. Vlad went on to say he paid like close to 100,000 just for 6ix9ine. So also Vlad got to also.
Okay, real quick, right before Jay continue, that could be another reason Boosie is asking for an increase. You know what I'm saying? If Vlad put it out there that he gave 6ix9ine 100K for an interview, and from Boosie viewpoint, he looking at it like, yo, I've been doing interviews with you for a few years now. You know what I'm saying? Our interviews always do major numbers. So at the least, if you was giving me 40 before, I'm coming back to the platform to keep this thing going. What's wrong with an extra 5, especially if you just gave this bozo 100? You understand what I'm saying? And so from that standpoint, I understand Boosie asking for more money. If you putting it out there that you just gave 6ix9ine 100 for an interview, you know what I'm saying? And his interviews don't do nowhere near what our interviews do, and you don't have the track record with 6ix9ine that you have with me. You understand what I'm saying?
So take care of his profit and loss. Like, he got to make sure he's not overpaying, because at the end of the day, Vlad got bills to pay. Vlad run the company. Vlad got employees, and then he got to pay people to do interviews. So it may seem like a lot. Now, a lot of people feel like it comes from, or this whole situation stems from the fact that, you know, he allegedly paid 6ix9ine, you know, that little 100K for that interview he did, which I feel like Boosie interview did bigger than that, but they felt like, you know, Boosie felt like he should got a raise because Boosie been on that channel longer.
Exactly.
And also, they feel like, you know, Boosie brings more value to that channel than 6ix9ine would.
Exactly. And that's what I was just trying to explain. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time watching this with y'all, you know what I mean? So excuse me for me stopping it, but I got to do a reaction. YouTube, you know how this shit is, right? But that's exactly what I'm saying. Boosie is looking at it from a business standpoint the same way Vlad is. Vlad is more so probably looking at it from a standpoint of, if it ain't broke, why try to fix it? You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, we've been doing what we've been doing before I even got into business with 6ix9ine, or before I even did content interview with 6ix9ine. You understand what I'm saying? And that don't have nothing to do with the arrangement me and you have. I might have paid 6ix9ine 100K for one video, but me and you do videos all throughout the year. So in total, you make well over 100K throughout the year doing interviews probably once a month or once every quarter or something like that, where you're gonna make well over 100K for the interviews that we do. So you don't need to be worrying about what I paid 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying?
We only get paid one time, so I got to get paid good. I'm sorry, I don't need a podcast. Are you done with DJ Vlad because he did one with 6ix9ine? Nah. You know how many rats Vlad and did podcasts with? That ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing against no 6ix9ine. I ain't got no beef with 6ix9ine. I don't care who Vlad doing no podcast with. That ain't none of my motherfucking business.
Right.
But you gotta pay me.
Right. That's fair.
I don't give a That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm feeding my family off a podcast. I ain't know what he paid 6ix9ine. He did. All I want is 40, bro. Like, I ain't on no 100K.
Okay, see? So if Boosie saying he only want 40 now, that means he must have been getting like 30, 35. You know what I'm saying? If he said, yo, I just wanted 5,000 more. So obviously Vlad was paying him like 35. You know what I'm saying? And he asking for a little 5K increase. I think that's fair, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think that's fair, especially for the value that Boosie brings. 6ix9ine is like a one-hit wonder. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a Boosie. Like, Boosie been around for years. Boosie is always gonna be entertaining from an interview standpoint. 6ix9ine is not that entertaining. He's more of a clown. You know what I'm saying? That's why he wear all those colors and that his hair is all rainbow. She's a clown. You know what I'm saying? Boosie, his point of view and his statements on a lot of issues in the culture are mainstay points. Like, Boosie is an influencer for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, even down to little children, you know what I'm saying? All the way up to somebody in their 60s. 6ix9ine do not cover that range, that spectrum. You know what I'm saying? He don't cover that range of audience that a Boosie can cover. You dig what I'm saying? Give me 40. I'm worth that, right? Am I worth that? 40?
Now, as y'all seen in that old clip, Boosie wasn't even tripping about Vlad even doing the interview with 6ix9ine. He just wanted his 40K or whatever. And I'm guessing either Vlad was trying to either give him 35K and he wasn't trying to give him 40K, or 40K, he wanted to boost it up to 45, whatever the case may be. Now, we all know Boosie done said on record before that just doing Vlad interviews alone, because they do numbers, bro. Every clip does at least like, you know, 100K, and the full interview I would do like over $1 million something. So he's making a good significant of money now, but it's also about, even though he's making good money, he got to make more than what he paying Boosie so he can profit. You feel what I'm saying? He got to make more than what he paying Boosie so he can profit something. But Boosie done said on multiple platforms that, you know, Vlad pays him well over $500,000 a year just in interviews.
Right.
Well, I don't want it because I could make $500,000 with Vlad every year, man.
See what and that's what I was saying earlier. That's why I was pretty confident in saying Boosie wasn't worried about what Vlad was giving 6ix9ine for a one-off. That interview with 6ix9ine is a one-off. Vlad might have brought 6ix9ine back because the first interview did so well, and he might have hit him off again. You know what I'm saying? But in the grand scheme of things, Boosie is always going to make more money with Vlad than a 6ix9ine because of their track record. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, we got a track record of going viral every time I sit down with you. So that 500K a year, that matters. You know what I'm saying? That's probably a good lump sum of Boosie income for that year. You know what I mean? So he probably be looking forward to that. Like, this is something I could count on, because the chemistry that me and Vlad have when we sit down is top tier. Like, there's really nobody else, no interviewer and interviewee that can compare to them. You know what I'm saying? To be honest.
Damn. I don't really need it if it ain't.
Say that, and Vlad helped me out a lot more. So I gotta, we gotta talk about you.
$500,000 with Vlad?
A year.
Close to it.
God, salute to Vlad then.
Now, when you look at it like that, I feel as though, you know, if you paying him 500,000, what is 505,000 gonna do for you? Like, I feel like, you know, Boosie gonna do good interviews on his own, but it ain't gonna hit like the him and Vlad one, because whether y'all want to admit it or not, Vlad is a good interviewer. Like, he asks the right questions, he know how to control it, he know what he's doing, he's a professional, he been doing it for a while. So when Boosie does it on his own, it's going to be better financially for him because there's more money coming in, the more money coming out, but
it's not going to hit the same. That's a great point by Jay. Like, it's not going to hit the same, you know what I'm saying? Because that chemistry that him and Vlad have, the way Vlad asks him a question, the way Boosie respond, and they be laughing and going back and forth, that chemistry, that dynamic, it can't be copied and pasted by Boosie just sitting down on his own and just answering questions from a random. You get what I'm saying? It's not going to hit the same.
So I feel like it's going to be sloppy, and it's not going to be as professional or as good as the Vlad interview will be. And it's going to take a longer to edit. It's going to he's not gonna really know how to run the clip games, and it's more than what y'all think. Like the clips, and you know, Boosie, his best bet was to just either just deal with what he got now, I guess, boost the views up a little more, and then try to ask for a bigger price. Or Vlad could have just paid him the extra 5,000. One thing about Boosie, bro, when you think about, you make Boosie interview into like 30 clips. Every clip gets over like 100K views. From a person that do YouTube, them clips don't really be over 8 minutes. Some of them do. He probably gonna make 30 clips. He probably gonna make a good $40,000 just off them clips. But then when you talk about an hour-long interview with multiple ads in them, come on, Vlad, you for sure gonna make more than you spend. I just know how the YouTube game works. So maybe Vlad being cheap, but also, bro, who want to keep spending more money? I mean, I understand it, but when you know you're gonna make it right back, it's like, who cares, you know? But at the end of the day, bro, I do feel like Boosie and Vlad should talk about it, because they that dynamic duo. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like him and Vlad, it's just like, you know,
Batman and Robin. And listen, man, we gonna leave it right there with Lucas J. If y'all want to hear the rest of what he got to say, y'all go over there and tap in with him. But for the most part, I think we summarized what the issue is and what's going on. I didn't want to make this video too long. Just wanted to give my 2 cents on the matter. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Boosie and Vlad is like Batman and Robin when it come down to the interviewer and the interviewee situation on YouTube. They are second to none. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. Maybe, you know, Vlad might be cutting off his nose to spite his face. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the end of it. You know what I'm saying? They can always come back to the table and try to reconcile and come to an agreement. Because especially if Boosie interviews don't do that well, he might need to go back and holler at Vlad. You know what I'm saying? And say, all right, you know what I mean? Let's do it like this. Maybe we do a rev share type of situation with the same number you giving me now, and then we do a rev share. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if Vlad is gonna go for that. I'm just throwing things out there to see what the options are. But y'all get down in the comments and let me know, man. Do you think Boosie is being greedy, or you think Vlad is playing himself and being cheap? You know what I'm saying? Let me know, man. I'll holla at y'all. 1.